parked.
Yeah, but that doesn't apply to me, does it?
Well, the funny thing is that not only that, but I have never seen so many people taking a piss in one parking lot.
Yeah,
I will bet you I watched 25 of those videos, and they're not real long. They're anywhere from 4 to say 8 minutes a piece.
Right.
And this guy basically found a niche on YouTube video content creator just by using the parking lot footage of people pissing and throwing up and getting their cars towed out of their parking lot. I have never seen so many people throwing up and pissing, guys and girls.
Yeah.
These chicks are just walking up there and pulling their jeans down and taking a piss right in the parking lot.
Just squatting down and letting it loose.
Yeah, and these guys, the thing is, I see, there were several videos where you see people milling around outside, and a lot of these people are walking barefoot. And I'm thinking, holy shit, if these people even realized the amount of piss and puke that parking lot sustains on a weekly basis, it's unreal.
You think they'd care?
No, I don't think so. And it's very clear that most of the people who park there are highly inebriated.
Oh, they're all fucked up.
All of them. Every one of them. They get out of the car. I mean, they park and they're stumbling out of their car to go to the next, wherever it is that they're going, right around the corner.
Of course.
So I pulled the place up on Google Map just to see what's going on around there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a lot of, restaurants and clubs and bars and shit. So people have nowhere to park. And so they just take the chance and park in this guy's parking lot. And all these tow trucks do night and day or just circle the block there. And as soon as they come down that alley, and man, those guys are fast. They can back in, get up under a car with their automatic tow lift and out there in 30 seconds.
They do it all night long. They're accomplished.
They are. It's amazing. They just pull down there, spot a car, take a cell phone footage or video of it or a photo of it just to show the condition of the car when they got it.
Right.
Put their little tow arm down, back up under it, lift up under the wheels, and they're out of there in 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's fast.
I mean, they're just it's just entertaining to watch, and it's funny because this guy basically has cobbled together all the video of people parking there, getting out of the car, looking up at the signs, looking around. They kind of notice other people are parked there. They kind of shrug their shoulders and go, oh, well, I guess it really doesn't mean that, and they walk off, and within minutes that tow truck is around there, pull them out of there. Then they show the time lapse about, 40 minutes, an hour, 3 hours later, and they come stumbling back looking for their car. It's gone.
The tow truck is probably just parked right around the corner.
Oh, yeah.
They are just waiting for some asshole to stop there.
Yeah.
Because they'll make a fortune. That would be smart. Just park right around the corner, and every time somebody parks, because they make what? $200 to $500 every time they pull one?
Well, it's $150 to get your car back out.
Okay.
Oh, the tow truck drivers have a deal with the impound yard.
Mm-hmm.
So they get paid per car they pull in there.
Oh, yeah. So they can't wait.
Yeah. So I don't know what they get. They might get $50 or something, and the impound yard gets $100 or something like that.
Jesus, they ought to hire a guy to stand outside and wave people in.
Well, that's funny. You should say that because the guy who makes the videos, he has a video out there of a Q&A.
Mm-hmm.
And people are like, well, if so many people want to park there, why don't you just have somebody out there collecting money and have them park there and you collect the money? and then there are other people, scam artists that act like they are parking attendants, and they wave people in there and have them park, and then they collect $20 from them.
Right.
And then after everybody's parked in there, then they walk off with their 60 or 80 or $100.
Yeah.
And then the tow truck company comes through there and starts just pulling them out one at a time.
Yeah. The Agora here has that problem. The homeless guys will just put on an orange vest and they'll tell people, yeah, just park right here. Just park right here. And then all the cars get towed. That's been a problem for years at the Agora.
Yep. Well, that's exactly because he's got video out there showing people doing that.
Right.
And you know, he's had video where you see him come out of the building and start yelling at these guys to get away from there, and you know, he'll call the police if he sees them doing that anymore, you know.
That's funny.
Same thing. But yeah, I was just entertained with that, and just that one I sent you where people were just throwing up, and that guy threw up all over his hand, and he's trying to wipe it off on the side of the
on the asphalt.
And everywhere he puts his hand, you could just see it just smearing on there. I mean, his hand must have just been loaded with throw up.
Yeah, it was puke prints.
Yeah. And then the chick is pissing, and his friend is pissing, and he's in the corner throwing up. It was just like, holy cow.
It's that society that we love so much.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, you know, I've never done that in my life. Never.
You've never taken a piss in a parking lot?
Well, no, I'm not going to say that, but just being so sick or so I have to find a corner to vomit in, or, you know, stand there and just, you know, it was just unbelievable. And just the fact that the chicks are doing it, that in itself, you know, they're just squatting down there alongside the car.
Right.
It was just amazing.
I'm certainly not going to say I've never puked in a parking lot. I've done that a few times.
Yeah, I've never done that.
Yeah, but you've never done anything wrong.
Yeah, you know, I worked in a club for years.
Yeah.
Saw it on a nightly basis.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing in the world would go, man, that looks like a great time.
Yeah. See, well, the end result isn't great. This is where me and you have a different opinion, and this is why you've never been a lush or an alcoholic or anything. You just look at the whole picture.
Yeah.
Us alcoholics, we look at, is the up good enough for the down? And generally it is. Generally that feeling of being on top of the world drunk,
right,
is worth feeling like shit the next day and throwing up and all that shit. It is. If you like, I've said this all the time as a guy that definitely admits he's an alcoholic, you know, because I will just drink. If you put alcohol in front of me, I'll drink it. And you've seen that.
I've seen it.
I love to drink, but I am the quintessential problem alcoholic. I love the taste. I love the feeling. I don't mind being sick the next day because of it. You know, I'm perfectly content to drink myself into oblivion, have that great high for 5 or 6 hours, and be sick for 2 days after. I'm fine with that. I'm absolutely fine with that, because the up to me is worth the down.